In a collaboration between Nintendo and Bandai Namco, we have Pokemon and Tekken together at last. Is that what we wanted? Well, maybe we discovered something that we didn't know we wanted. Let's take a look at a clip. So that sounded like very Tekken-like music. There's still a lot of, it looks awesome, but there's still a lot of questions that I have that have not been answered yet, such as, will there be characters that aren't shaped like humans? Are we going to see any of the Pokemon type, you know, moves that we're used to in the games, the 4 moves of whatever character, or is it pretty much a skin of Tekken characters?
Them just punching each other in the face.
I mean, it could be a skin of Tekken characters. There was a graphic that came up after this announcement that was like all the different Tekken fighting styles and their Pokemon analogies.
So one of them does capoeira, and one of them does taekwondo.
And judo and karate.
How much of this is going to be Pokemon, though? I mean, I saw that there would be some laser-like attacks or beam-like attacks, which is, they do that in Tekken with some of the demonic characters.
I mean, it could be all fighting. That there's enough characters for that to be a game. I mean, it's pretty boring if that's the case. But
yeah, I don't want to watch Pikachu get beaten in the face, you guys.
But Pikachu could beat someone else in the face, maybe, if he's included. I don't know.
It's just, I feel like I don't know, it's ruining my childhood in Pokemon Snap. Which was a terrible game. I'm kidding about that.
I did play that game. It wasn't the best.
Do you remember you just took pictures of Pokemon?
So is everyone hating on Pokemon Snap right now? That game's awesome.
I mean, it's like a more aggressive version of Super Smash Brothers. It's just like, oh wait.
It didn't look like Super Smash Brothers because in there we have like different tiers and like different things you can pick up.
It's a more aggressive version. It's just like, oh, you know what? Let's just instead of them doing like moves and abilities, let's just beat the shit out of each other.
I mean, in the Pokemon games, we see moves like, you know,
Splash,
Wind Blast, you know, something like that. Here it looked like just punching and kicking.
But that's what I'm saying. They're taking all that away and just being like, yeah, Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon like dogfighting ring.
A lot of a lot of the characters aren't really that shaped though. Like the more well-known characters. I'm not going to see Jigglypuff jumping around and like kicking and punching with those little stump arms.
It works in Smash Brothers though. It does.
Right.
And in this upcoming Smash Brothers, I think there's like 9 Pokemon that you could play as solo.
Right, but
so like that's close to the same thing.
Because I think that's the evolution of Psyduck.
Isn't different though.
Isn't that the evolution of Psyduck in the at least in the trailer we saw?
I don't think that was Golduck. I think that was Lucario and Machamp.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Machamp. Yeah.
And I don't understand the point of having 4 fists if you only ever use 2 of them.
That's true. He only used the top 2, except for that.
Except for the one move. It's like, just punch with all 4 at once. That works so well, I'm sure.
That would make him too overpowered.
Maybe.
But how does like a character like Pikachu play? He's tiny and short. Does he like jump up in the air to the tall characters?
I mean, he's like a little T-Rex. Like, how is he really gonna? I mean, that's unreal.
It's different than Super Smash Brothers because you don't have the punch, kick buttons. You have, you know, more of an attack and jump and type deal going on.
And parries and combos and whatnot.
It's a little bit different.
Already these Pokemon have more moves than they do in Pokemon games. They're only allowed to have 4 at a time. So now with strong and weak attacks, and it's already more variety. Kind of, when you think about it.
I am dubious about this.
I don't know. I feel like when does it end, guys? It's gonna be like a Pokemon Mortal Kombat crossover.
Pokemon Soul
Finish him!
Give them swords and shit.
Shred the freaking Squirtle in half.
Wait, I don't want to see that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where does it end?
Where does it end, Bandai Namco? Where are you taking this? Let us know what you think below in the comments about what you think about Pokken. Don't Google that because that is the Dutch word for smallpox and it might turn out different results than you thought. So, what do you think of this idea? Is it good? Is it great? Or is it not so great? Let us know what you think below and please be sure to subscribe.